Thursday, September 14th, 9 a.m. Mountain Time, 2017. Ominous skies in the days ahead, and I'm talking in the very near future, less than a week. You've got Jose up here. The models are shifting. It is moving west towards the East Coast in some of the models. I will show you that here in just a second. And that is as a Category 2, by the way. Possibly a 3. But again, that's a few days out. But this model was very accurate with regard to strength and Hurricanes Irma and Harvey. So I'm going with it. This is showing a Cat 2 or 3 up here off of the coast of North Carolina. Getting close to that area. Not saying it is, and this is subject to change. The map I have right here shows the skies on the 17th, just 3 days away. You've got a strong Category 3 or 4 making impact into western Mexico. You've got a disturbance out here off the coast that's probably not going to do much. One way out here in the far eastern Atlantic, and this one right here. This is going to get very interesting. Watch this system right here. I'm going to show you what it's expected to do on Venture Sky in the coming days. And it's the system right here. This is from the National Hurricane Center. This was updated this morning. Jose is sitting out here still spinning. It is moving a little faster westward at 7 miles per hour, increasing almost double. It was, I think, at 3 miles per hour, so a little more than double. This system right here is the one to watch. I'm not saying take your eyes off Jose because it does look like it's going to impact the East Coast in some capacity, direct or indirect. This one here, though, is the one that gets super interesting. Where are we at? Okay, this is actually tomorrow. You've got Jose sitting out here trying to get reorganized. You've got this system down here. I think, I'm not even sure if that's a named system yet. I think it's at least an invest, but watch what it does very rapidly. And keep your eyes on this area right here above northeastern South America. This is Friday the 15th. The 16th, Jose moves west-northwest. This system over here intensifies quite dramatically. Now watch down here. And then pay attention to what Jose does once it comes close to the northeastern United States. Now, if it impacts, that's going to make a completely different scenario. But right now, watch how weird this is. Saturday the 16th. Here's the 17th. That's the map that I just showed you. Harvey, I'm not Harvey, getting my hurricanes mixed up here. Jose, that's got 135 mile an hour winds. So strengthening very drastically and very quickly, just in the course of a day. That's Category 3 status. This one over here, getting ready to impact western Mexico, is Category 3 status as well. Yesterday, I'll have to look again today, but it was impacting as a Cat 4. Watch this system right here. Then you've got another one way out here in the far eastern Atlantic. This one looks like it's drifting west. Shouldn't be a problem. 18th. See how it's having coastal impacts, whether it makes direct landfall or not. There's going to be riptides and high surf, high surge, not necessarily storm surge, but high waves along the coast of the eastern United States. This one making landfall, let's zoom in western Mexico. Making landfall is a strong Category 3, maybe Cat 4. It just depends. That's a few days out. That's on the 18th, by the way. That's in 4 days. Jose sitting up here off the coast of North Carolina, and it is now officially in the cone. Look, the cone is moving way west. Before, the cone just barely came up off of the East Coast. Now it's got half of North Carolina in the cone. And we learned from Irma that this center path can move to either side of the cone and will. It did it in Irma multiple times. Swung to the far right, swung to the far left, back right, and then back left again. So, yes, it can move inside of this cone. Either way, just in all fairness, it can go farther to the right. But right now, the entire cone has shifted towards the East Coast. So all of the models are shifting towards the East Coast. This is showing only a Category 1, so that's where they're in disagreement, and they all disagree. You know, no two models are the same. But this one's showing a much stronger storm off of the coast of North Carolina, where this one's showing just a Category 1, which by no means is anything to not respect. That's still a strong storm. But there's Jose. This storm over here makes landfall as a Category 3 or 4 western Mexico, but it dissipates very quickly. Step forward to the 19th. Watch right here. Okay, see, that storm's already dissipated and going up into the lower 48 as rain. So the 19th, you've got Jose off the coast of Jersey, New York. Watch this system right here, 20th. And watch Jose. Just missing New York, having a effect on Boston and the Massachusetts area. So that's the model right now. Watch this storm here. 21st. Jose veers off to the right, still carrying strong winds of over 100 miles per hour. Goes past Newfoundland, affecting Newfoundland with at least winds and probably high surf. Back to this model here. It is now, or this hurricane here, which is now entering Santo Domingo. 22nd. Crosses Santo Domingo. Now it's got sustained winds of over 73 miles per hour. Look at Jose. It's coming back down into the Atlantic, the 23rd. Jose comes back down. This one strengthens to a strong Category 1 hurricane, and it's moving right towards the East Coast. And that's as far as I can go. 22nd, 23rd. That straight line right into there. Just off of the eastern coast of the Bahamas. And you've got Jose now back down off of, if you drew a straight line, straight off the coast of northern North Carolina. I'll back it up and show you again. See how Jose makes a big semicircle? 20th, 21st, 22nd, 23rd. It's back down here. It goes up and back down. Mystifying. So we do have ominous skies coming up in the next week to week and a half. Again, these models are subject to change and will, but this storm right here might be the one that's the sleeper, the dark horse. Watch this one down here. This is, again, not this weekend, but next weekend. And it does look like it's strengthening, according to this model, very quickly as it moves up across Santo Domingo to the eastern Bahamas. That one you definitely need to keep an eye on. But Jose, oddly enough, goes up and then comes back down, making a circle again, back down into the central Atlantic. Incredible. Ominous skies in the days ahead. Watch Jose for now. Western Mexico, be on the lookout for a strong tropical storm, maybe a Cat 3, Cat 4 hurricane, making impact Sunday into Monday. All eyes on Jose right now. Ominous skies brewing. Thanks for watching, guys, and be safe out there.